Now that the election is over, it is extraordinarily important for us as Americans to begin to work together to reverse some of the problems that affect all of us, not just Democrats or Republicans or independents, but every single one of us. We have allowed the purveyors of division and hatred to infiltrate our society and to convince us that we are enemies, that we hate each other, that we should try to destroy each other. That makes absolutely no sense at all for a nation called the United States of America. One of the things that I would suggest very strongly is that we begin to sit down and talk to each other rather than getting in our respective corners and throwing hand grenades and trying to demonize each other. Let's talk about what is behind our philosophy for life. I believe what we will generally find is that we have much more that brings us together than that separates us. And only when we begin to have civil dialogue are we able to come up with solutions that work for everyone. One of the big problems we've had is that, we say, well, this group needs special attention, or this group has been discriminated against, and so let's make this other group suffer a little bit so that this group can now get some justice. When we say the Pledge of Allegiance, we say liberty and justice for all. That means every single one of us. And when we develop policies, we need to develop policies that work for everyone. And I would just say, give it a try. Try being nice to everyone today. Everyone you meet, just make it your goal to be nice to that person and see how good that feels. It feels much better than being mean to people, believe me. And it's easier on your system. We're talking about our future. We're talking about our children. We're talking about our grandchildren. We're talking about the environment we want them to grow up in. We are the ones who establish that environment. We can make it pleasant, or we can make it gross. It's our choice. Please, for their sake, let's make the right choice.